Bloody bumheads. Seems to be some sort of Geddy Wampus up ahead. It's 4 o'clock now, so it's Black Friday. Maybe we're all off to buy things. I don't think it's made it to France. They don't import things like we do. I was just looking online while I was on the ferry of all these people fighting over tellies in Tesco and stuff. God, what a bunch of morons. So we get through this, so it's never really that manically bad in Lille. Lille's not that big, really. Ah, bonjour, ça va? Où est la bibliothèque? Où est la piscine? Bought my vinaigrette online. Tax for Belgium and Luxembourg, and Holland and Denmark and Sweden. Although we were not going those. So then we got the toll collect for Germany. That's it. You just pull in. It's fine. Then we got a box on the screen for Czech Republic, and I think we need another one for Slovakia. The Czech Republic box I have to top up at the border. They couldn't. Apparently, so he told me. Although you seem to get a different answer from everybody who asked. The company used to set up an account if you want it to just keep topping up. So unlike Austria, where they can link it to your card. 324 diesel. Good grief, look at that. That BMW's a diesel. Didn't even know they made diesel ones of those. That's interesting. I will have to Google that when I park up. I'm buying one of those. I absolutely adore them. Mine's a 2-door though. It's better looking. So we leave the smooth, comfortable roads of France and head into the bouncy, bone-shaking, rattling things of Belgium. There is this way or the other way. One of these you can literally, the road does immediately deteriorate. Watch, you do. I think it's going the other way. No, it's the other way, yes. It will though. It just gets worse and worse. Belgium's motorways, some of them have got big bloody great potholes in them and all sorts. Oh, there we go. Some things in life are predictable. Life, both birth, death, the fact you need to eat, and the fact that Belgium's roads will never get any better. Look at the camera shaking around. Right, just stopped, grab a 15 minutes here and make a cup of tea and stuff. Because I want a cup of tea. Innit, governor? Home Front's back next week on Radio 4. Which I got into in the end. It's 500 episodes in total over the 5 years. 4 years, 5 years. Yeah, but what makes me laugh about that is there's only 2 types of people. The very, very posh who speak like this. Oh, poor Freddy. It is great, such a great loss. And then the commoners. Oh, God blimey, governor. Anyway, I'm rattling on about nothing in particular. So I'm going to shut up. How dark it gets now, how early. Blimey. I parked here once before and there was lightning streaking across. I think it might have been in the video. Woke up next morning, this awful stench. I was parked right next to the septic pit or whatever it was, and the lorry was sucking it out. God, it was awful. Absolutely awful. The joys of international truck driving. You watch one of these pull out any minute on the big hill back there. The truck pulled out to overtake the one in front, and they were both doing near as damn it 65 kilometers per hour, and it's not bad when you consider I weigh 38 tons the way it charges up here, look. And they just basically sat side by side, one inching very, very, very slowly in front of the other. And then these are the drivers that probably wonder why there are so many no overtaking bans. You know, it's as bad in lorry drivers as anybody else. It's that whole gotta get in front mentality. Can't slow down. It's like an episode, like the film Speed. A lot of lorry drivers seem to think that coming off the cruise control is going to cause their vehicle to blow up. Therefore, they can't. You see it through the roadworks as well. Anyway. I use Vodafone, and for £3 a day you can use everything, phone, text, internet, like it's like on your home network. So I stream radio, so I listen to radio for it, which is great. I remember the days when I used to have to pick up, download all the podcasts before I went abroad. Stuck behind one of these dithers now when they're looking for somewhere, drive at like 5 miles an hour. You know what's bad? You're going to the fuel station and block all the bloody pumps off. We're in Luxembourg, just about to get some juice. Some Michelle juice. Enough to get us out there and back again. You can do Budapest and back on full tanks of fuel from Luxembourg. And then some. So Prague and Slovakia. My first drop, Prague, is 400 or 500 kilometers short, closer than Budapest. Budapest is a right old trek. But why is he driving in the middle of the road? Here we go, look. It's going to slow right down now. Don't bother indicating then. There, you get a few Spanish lorries in here, but there it is. All down, it's down to 3 degrees out there. So that's part of the reason I come by Luxembourg. Apart from it means I miss out on quite a lot of traffic around Cologne and Brussels and all that. Luxembourg's also the cheapest place for fuel, and it always helps to help things along. You know, I know some drivers seem to try and screw the company at every turn, but I think it's quite nice to do your bit. Just go and check it's sealed. I've checked the temperature. It will be sealed. Yep, sealed, locked, done. Right, parked up, parking up. Let's move back a little bit because that van's there and I don't want to on the fridge. Might as well get right out the way. Right out the way. Can't find a bloody charger now because the battery's about to go flat. Balls. We've done 600 kilometers we're 600 kilometers from Calais, so we've done quite well. We're 550 k's from our destination, so we'll get there tomorrow, which is good. Right, I'm going to put the battery in charge for a bit and then I'm going to cook. Right, parking up. Let's move back a little bit because that van's there and I don't want to on the fridge. Might as well get right out the way. Right out the way. Can't find a bloody charger now because the battery's about to go flat. Balls. We've done 600 kilometers we're 600 kilometers from Calais, so we've done quite well. We're 550 k's from our destination, so we'll get there tomorrow, which is good. Right, I'm going to put the battery in charge for a bit. Good morning. It's 11:45. Blighty time. I'm terrible at getting up in the mornings, but I didn't really, there's no great rush anyway, as long as I get out of Germany before the ticket runs out for the toll. And that runs out at 6 UK time, so plenty of time. So I thought I'd stay in bed for an hour or so more. Yes. Right, better get going I suppose. Make an effort. Autobahn. Oh. I was going to cook last night. It's passing Hockenheim on our left here. This is the Hockenheim services, Hockenheim ring, of course, the circuit. It's a bit of a rocky bit of road. We've just come onto the Autobahn 6. That's it. You look in the bins and steal things. What accent that was. Autobahn 6. And that's it now. Way to the Czech border on this road. Don't turn off. I remember once I came out of, where was I? Can't remember, but I came into Germany over a border, and my next manoeuvre was 520 kilometers away. Keep right in 520 kilometers. Germany's a big country. We aren't that far from the border now. We're probably only about 350, 400 k's from the border. A funny little feature about German motorways is they have motorway churches. I took a picture of one a little while ago last time I was coming this way, and it might have been this one. I dropped my phone, because it was really nice. The sun was setting behind it and stuff. And no, I'm not a religious man by any means. I'm an atheist. But it's quite a nice little idea, I think. A bit of peace on the motorway. While I am an atheist, I'm not anti people's. This has got a bit weird. Right to believe in stuff. Anyway, I like churches. I should read up on the history of them. I wonder what they're doing here. Because I've never seen them anywhere else in Europe, just Germany. And even then, there's not many of them. Autobahnkerken. Oh yeah, this is the one. I parked up here. I dropped. This is how. So I was on my way to Hungary. So I think it was September. I was already using my spare phone because my other one was being repaired. I went out. I took pictures of the Autobahnkerken, and I dropped the phone and cracked it. It was a brand new Nokia Lumia, but a little cheap one that cost me 60 quid. I thought, well, there we go. But I went to unlock it, and the screen had stopped working. And do you know what? I had almost cold sweats because I rely on my phone for everything now. I don't have a sat nav anymore. I just use my phone. And oh yeah, that is the one. That man, there's a lorry in there with all the FH16 stickers on. FH16 480. I'm sorry, that's not an FH16. Yeah, you become so reliant on technology. So so I had to download some maps to my Kindle on a Wi-Fi and whatnot. But it was quite good actually, because it meant I wasn't spending too much time on the internet, and I read loads that week. But then I do like listening to the radio and stuff, streaming it. So it's, yeah, I know when I think about now, or years ago when I didn't have anything, you just you had to listen to local radio if you didn't have your CDs or your tips. Your tips. I'm gonna go and listen to my tips with you. But those are the days. Some ways better, some ways worse. I quite like being connected all the time now.
That was all. That is Father Luke's sermon over for today. In the name of Sir Bertie, the spirit and the ghost, guinea pig on a hill, amen.
Prague is appearing on the road signs. Prague. Going to Prague. They're under 300 k's away now. It's good. Saturday afternoon. These are the best driving conditions in my opinion. Dry and overcast. No bright sun and stuff. So it's chilly out there. 4 degrees.
Now I know.
Lovely scenery on this bit of road. Just nice undulating bucolic scene. No, there's two good words. Undulating and bucolic. Thank you, my man. I love driving in this time on us, like places like this on a weekend. So quiet. Hardly anything on the road. Lovely. I'll be on the check border for my 45-minute break because that would be just over 4 hours. Then a couple of hours into Prague. Park up at the factory. Big operation in there. Look, they're pulling everything off the motorway. Closed the rest area and pulling everything except for lorries. What's going on there? Loads of police vans and everything. Lorry in front of me and they just waved us through. All the cars in front and behind. Let's pull in. That's interesting. I don't know whether they're looking for somebody specific or it's just a bit of a full-on check. Who knows? It's quite nice to just be way through, but clearly not interested in lorries today. You're looking at the Autobahn Kirk. Stopped now and again by customs in Europe. Because unlike the UK and Ireland, of course, where the customs are based on very definite borders, people can just float across borders in Europe as they wish. So you often get stopped on the road. Like in France, you often get stopped occasionally in Germany. And they generally just want to see a passport and paperwork. And if everything looks fine, you're generally on your way. So it's not a big issue, really. I'd like to say on that occasion they were clearly looking for cars. That must cause a squeaky bum moment if you are doing something wrong or you're smuggling something and they pull you into a checkpoint like that. It's absolutely rammed with bullets, Here we are then at the border. So I'm going to stop here for a 45-minute break and cook myself some sausages. Sorry about the camera wobbling so much. The road's a bit rough. And then go and top up my little windscreen box. And then be on my way. We're only a couple of hours from Prague now, so park outside the factory, so that's all good. I think I might be repeating myself now. Nice cafe down there. Parking there, we're looking at this parking in normal space. So, the Bundesgrenze, as the Germans call it. People often want a tour of my lorry for some reason. More of the inside, I don't show very much of the inside of it. So, here's the inside. There's my bed. One thing I like about the Volvo is it's a bit more cosy than the Scania was. And this nice fleece blanket my mum bought me at the weekend. Nice, isn't it? Last weekend. And then I just keep all my bedding up here. All my food in the cupboard up there. This is where condiments are kept and tea. And that's it really. That's it. Paperwork. It's a little bit cluttered by some people's standards, but it's homely. It's my home. My little box. Can't see the windows a bit messed up. I never understand drivers that like to pull level with you so you can see in each other's lorries. The parking goes that way anyway. I used to struggle to get out because he's too close to my mirror. People are weird. Lorry drivers are weird. I want to close that curtain now. I don't want to see into my fellow lorry driver's vehicle. Right. So we've topped our box up. With these boxes, same as Austria, they're all the same. Press that once and it should flash once. It tells you if it flashes any more, you've got a problem. 4 is the number of axles. It's 4 or more. Because we've got 5, that's basically it. I basically just go in there and tell them how many kilometres you want to go, because it's a mileage based obviously. So I just went in there, worked out my kilometres I need to do, and she's put suitable amount of credit on there. It's got a little bit on top as well that I put on last time, just in case you have to go over for any reason. It's always good to have a little bit of a leeway. So there we go. 45 minutes is up. Put this back in the windscreen and be on my way. Hurrah! Somebody gave Dad these spearmint sweets. They're all a bit mashed up because they were seconds. Just got loads of bags in. They're one of my favourite things in the world. They just take a bit of unwrapping. Doo-doo-doo. Freezing conditions. Right, we're off.
Body which is called the state when passive, the sovereign when active, and a power in relation to other bodies like itself. The conception.
Oh no, I see traffic ahead and blue lights at the top of the hill. Oh no, what has happened to the road? Ba-ba-ba-doo, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-doo. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Keep doing it. Oh well, such is life. Blue lights are only up there, look, so can't see it's taking too long to get through this little patch. Some damn fool has probably crashed his motor vehicle. Something gone on here. You've got to be careful here now, because when the left-hand lanes are shut, people like this prick in front seem to think you can see them and basically try and force you off the road. He literally just popped up blowing his horn at me about an inch from my door, when in reality he was the one that was moving over, not me. Oh, come on, you prat. Same the world over. See, everybody rubbernecking. Oh, what's happened? Oh look, that car seems to have crashed. Well, let's slow down and have a proper look at all the damage on it. Oh, I wonder if anybody's hurt. Never understood the obsession with looking at accidents. It's gruesome. This bloke in front seems to want to let everybody in. Nobody down there? No, good. Come on, people, just fucking move. Look at them. Oh, let's have a proper look now. Come on then, go. Look at that. There's nobody in front of him. 10 kilometers per hour. That's it. Have a proper look. Done now, are we? Idiot. Amazing, isn't it? Bunch of nosy idiots.
It advocates a federation.
So here we are, just going around Prague. You land of stag weekends. Just doing a bit of a disservice. The inner bit roads, we've all got weight limiters on them, so I tend to take the fade box and go right round the outside. It adds a fair few miles. Hey yo, what do you do? Like Prague, I came here once in a coach when I was driving the coach. Makes me miss the days of my feeling of invincibility. That was when I was 21. And I'd never driven coaches. I'd only been driving coaches for like 9 months, and then I started driving them abroad. And on that tour, they couldn't get a guide to do the whole tour. So I had to take a guide first bit, Bertie, and then that guy couldn't get, who was Australian, couldn't get a visa for Czech Republic, so I had to drive into Czech Republic on my own. With a coach load of passengers. And then on to Budapest, at which point the coach company only realised I wasn't interested in sending a mechanic out to drive the coach. It was useless. Because the coach was owned by a Dutch company, I was working for a British company. Oh, it was hilariously bad. You know, I wouldn't do that now. I just wouldn't do it. Whereas, although when you're young, it's like, yeah, of course, we will be fine. Oh, I wish I could get back a little bit of that sort of feeling of I can do anything. Because you lose it a bit when you get older. There we go. I'm back again. Back in Prague all those years later. Oh, the pretty lights shining, twinkling, beautiful. I was going to look online on my transit thing and wonder if I can go to Prague tomorrow. Actually, we've got 24, obviously. Maybe catch a train. We shall see. Right, we're here. Although there's a lot of trucks parked in there, I hope I'm going to find some space to park. There's a Dixon over there as well. I notice. There's a bit of a road further down you can park on as well. I'll squeeze in somewhere. God damn it. now look, there's loads of parking down the bottom here, and there's nobody here. So I can park on my own, out the way. The only downside is that you've got to sit there waiting for a sign. Oh, you can sit from both sides. Oh, that's alright then. Well, you can see that flashing, it's that light out there, it's a number. They'll give you a number when you check in. So, splendid. That'll be me down till Monday morning. Like I said, there's a Dixon in there too, don't know what time he's tipping. And I don't quite frankly care. I don't know why they're all squeezed up there when there's loads of space down here. Seems a bit strange to me. I like being parked on my own. Some drivers seem to like parking with others, whereas I'm very much of the type that likes being all alone. That's why when I'm in France and stuff, I park up in the little rest areas on my own. Excellent. Done.